And we are live. Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Talk Now, live with Max and Larry and special guests. We're so honored to have Mr. Augustin. We call him affectionately, we call him August. We call him Augie actually. And we do this because, you know, we've gotten to know him. He's just such a great man. And we're such a great leader, CEO of course, MetaMonkey AI. This is the MetaMonkey AI first ever AMA. So you guys are part of history. So grateful that you guys are here. First of all, Max, how are you doing today? And then we'll say hello to Augie here.
I'm doing good. I guess with the storms the other night here in the Phoenix area, I came in and I saw some water over here. So I'm kind of worried about that, but I didn't see no particular leak. I think it came right through the chimney and out. And so that's good news. But yeah, a lot of storming here in the Phoenix, if you're in the Phoenix area.
So Augie, we're so grateful. I held up the gratitude rock to show everybody how grateful we are that you're here. Just say hello to our audience, and we have a very welcoming community. Tell us, I mean, you're just Mr. Technology. I mean, how were you able to get together with everybody here? The dev team's amazing. And tell us a little bit about your background from a technology standpoint, because you're Mr. Technology. So tell us more about, you know, your past as far as technology is concerned.
Well, thanks a lot, Larry. I do appreciate the introduction. That's very nice of you. Max, good to see you, and everyone else is part of this community. I appreciate you guys all meeting with us. Yeah, so my background is in real-world experience, and it's in real-world technology. Worked in the AI space for quite a bit, and we work with a lot of different businesses in many different verticals, and we deliver some real AI solutions to that space. The team that we built at MetaMonkey AI, you know, they have a lot of experience in crypto and some other things, and we put things together. And I was, you know, when I was first approached with the project, it was a friend of mine that brought the project to me, and I thought about it, and I said, okay, it sounds interesting. Let's talk about this. Let's dive into it. So as we did, I just got more and more excited about it because I saw what can be done. And I'm just looking at it from a different angle, right? Being a technology guy, being a guy that's working with industry, you know, I just had a different angle on it. But beyond that, as we worked on this project, you know, we just partnered up with some really great, amazing people that's bringing some great capability to our project. And I think that's going to make all the difference in the world. One of our big things, Larry, is we want to bring real scientists. We want to bring real technology, and I'm talking about cutting edge people that can bring that tech into this space. Where the metaverse, you know, the metaverse is here today, but it's not here today.
Right.
Right. There's a lot more to come. So it's going to more and more, it's going to get delivered. So we want to have real things that get delivered along those steps. You know, we do have some great big plans for down the road with using machine learning, using deep learning, working with some of our partners to develop some of the cutting edge technology that's going to drive that. But in the meantime, there are things we have today that truly do work. And we want to deliver that type of experience and that type of technology as baby steps, because what that's going to allow us to do, it's going to allow us to learn a lot, right? And adapt. What everyone's vision of the metaverse is, we're probably right in a lot of ways, and we might be wrong in certain other ways. And the devil's always in the details. So learning those details and having that experience is going to make a big difference.
Tell me, if you would, could you explain the dynamic? So it's amazing how, you know, there's years of technology here. You can see it with all the technology partners, strategic partnerships that you formed, the think tank that you have, the brain trust, if you will. Can you tell me the dynamic between all of the technology partners and the brain trust, all these people with advanced degrees? Can you tell us how the synergy behind that, how you got all of it together, and what everyone's role is, the different partners that we see on the website and so forth?
Yeah, for sure. So we've partnered up with a couple of labs, maybe even a third one. And these laboratories are run by professors. You know, these are academic people. They're people that have been published in in their different journals, whatever science, particular science that they practice. So these laboratories are into a lot of the Web3 type technologies, but they're more on the cutting edge. So when you're working as a PhD, you need to write a paper that's going to deliver something new, improve something, take a different angle on something. And it's really the cutting edge stuff. So that's where it kind of begins. And then eventually that stuff will filter down into, someday into reality. Sometimes it doesn't, just because it withers on the vine. So we've partnered up with a couple laboratories where we got a lot of professors on the team. We have a lot of PhD students, and they have over 250, close to 250 total journal entries that they've written papers on. Mm-hmm. So these are peer review papers. So that means, other people have looked at it and tried to poke holes in it and decided what's going to stand up, what's not. But in doing that, they've actually developed some real technology. So definitely in the AI, computer vision, natural language processing, deep learning. So deep learning is just a more advanced version of AI, if you may. But they're
all where the AI is actually like it's going through and learning and teaching itself. Is that what it is?
Yeah, the traditional coding is someone sitting there, you write one line by another line, and a lot of it's rule based and so forth. So that's all good and fine, and it can do certain things. But when you're getting into what we're talking about with the metaverse and all this other stuff, you can't get enough people to sit there and write enough code. It's too much for the human brain to do, and it's too much cost, and it's just too much of a lot of things. So what you need is a computer, a machine that can actually learn human traits and learn our thinking process and learn, you can tell it, hey, here's the beginning. This is where I want to be, and I want to achieve these things along the way. And then hopefully that machine can follow the way your mind would work. So it's kind of, one way to think of AI is it's like the mimicking of human brain, and it's a mimicking of human thought. It doesn't quite work that way. In some ways it does, in some ways it doesn't, but the end reaction is it's mimicking a human brain. And that's really what the AI scientists are trying to do, is they're trying to mimic a human brain to act the way we would in real life.
All right, so one more quick technology question on my part, then I'm going to have my Brain Trust co-host over here. He's more of the brains of the team here, for me anyway. So I'm going to have him ask you some more technology questions. But my thing I just have to make almost more of a statement. I'm just blown away, not only by the way the team has come together and getting to learn more and more about everyone on the team. I'm blown away by the fact that we have it now. The technology is now. There's no anticipation. We have can you talk about the utility that's coming out right away? We don't have to worry about oh, this is potential. This could come, 3 years from now. No, talk about what could come out right away, if you could, please.
Yeah, that's the exciting thing. So when we're going to come out with MetaMonkey AI, we're bringing real things to the table immediately. The roadmap is there. These things are built out. We're putting the finishing touches on it, doing the internal testing and getting everything ready. But we have a wallet. Okay. The wallet is going to be out before the end of the month. The wallet works offline. It works online. It uses a blockchain that our team has developed. So it's our own personal blockchain. It's extremely safe wallet to use, and it's also going to deliver a new capability that other wallets don't have, right? So that's one thing. A metaverse world, we have that built. We've put things into the metaverse world. Some of the things are pretty exciting. I'm going to leave that as a teaser. Larry, we'll talk about it next week when I come in, hopefully. And I can talk to you more about that. But the metaverse is just right down the road. We plan on delivering that over the near future in the next couple of months, and people will be able to get in there and do things in there. So we have our own blockchain. There's a lot of things we have. We're looking at ways we're going to apply it. I'll talk more in detail about that later, but we have some ideas, and a lot of it is geared towards, it's geared towards some of the stuff that people in crypto are already thinking about, what the metaverse should be. but it's also geared towards real life and how businesses work in the metaverse. And what we want to do is we want to bring a new utility to businesses and a new utility to tokens and a new utility to NFTs. And we want to kind of merge that, metaverse. One of the things the metaverse is going to do along with IoT. Oh, by the way, our scientists are huge into IoT. Mm-hmm. So we have a lot of IoT tech, but it's a marriage of the real world into the digital world, and it's a marriage of the digital world into the real world. So it's the intersection of those two, and it's a back and forth. So we want to deliver some real world business sense ideas and make a utility out of that and make a reason of why people will need to use our tokens, why they'll need to use our NFTs, because not only will they have a metaverse functionality to it, but they'll have a real world functionality to it. And that's kind of our different take on that.
You know, one thing, I'm sorry, Max, but one thing I need to give you an opportunity to do. I'm excited about what I heard about the pre-sale, because it's like, wow, this gives amazing confidence to the investors out there. Do you want to make an announcement involving Surtech and the pre-sale? If you want to take the opportunity to do that, you can.
Yeah, for sure. So we're working on getting our Surtech KYC and also getting the audit done. So we are going to wait for that Surtech KYC to be finished, and as well as the audit, and then we're going to announce the pre-sale. Everything's ready to go. We're just, waiting for it to launch. But there's a few days. So rather than announcing a date, I think we're just going to leave it up to the people at Surtech, and when they have everything finished and they do their due diligence, then hopefully I can come back on here, Larry, and make that announcement with you.
Yeah, I mean, it's great for someone that I'm thinking about, like myself, because I'm a marketing guy, and I know you understand that. And I'm like, wow, this gives us more time to share this with the world, because it's amazing. Just look at the website.
Absolutely.
Right, Max, go ahead and Max is also a tech guy too. Different types of technology. He's also, I call him the crypto professor. He's a student. He's a teacher. Go ahead. One tech guy to another. Go ahead. Do your tech thing. I'll listen.
So number one, as of lately, within, I would say, the last month or so, we actually have quite a few members of our community. And by the way, shout out to our community. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys dropping the comments. I do see that Fan has actually instructed you guys to, make sure you have some comments. That's great. Thank you for that. We will get to that, but of course, we want to recognize you guys. In regards to you, Augie, when I hear things of IoT, Internet of Things, by the way, for the new person that just connected and doesn't understand what some of this might mean, as always, I do like to preach education. So the term IoT, aka Internet of Things, refers to here's of course the exact written definition, the collective network of connected devices and the technology that facilitates communication between devices and the cloud. So when you hear things like Augie talking about, the whole wallet, right? You can have an idea of how some of these things might be accomplished. And on top of that, as well as between the devices themselves. Again, we're talking about devices. So, I mean, it's so vast in that regard. I mean, we're talking, all sorts of different types of technologies. When you mention IoT, I mean, we kind of briefly cover IOTA. A lot of times we talk about these ISO projects and so on. But yes, guys, that's basically what he's referring to. It's called Internet of Things. And it's more than just that. It describes physical objects with sensors. Think about it. We're referring to that wallet, right? Sensors, right? Processing ability, software, and other technologies that connect and exchange data basically with other devices and systems over the internet or other communication networks. And when you hear Augie here mention these type of things, that gets me excited. It should get you excited. And if anything, guys, like we mentioned previously, before even Augie came here, the whole idea of having I'm just going to be honest. Might as well call it a product, because let's face it, there's so many other projects that a lot of us have been invested in, where we're trying to get to that point where we have the vision and the roadmap and so on. And those things are great, but actually to have the utility already here, to me, this is leaps and bounds ahead of the typical, projects that you guys have gotten into. So I will state this. I'm super excited. I do have some questions for you in regards to that, but I didn't mean to exactly cut you off, but I wanted to recognize our community and give them a shout out. And on top of it, I want to, of course, say hello to you again. And when you mentioned IoT, that was really, really cool to say the least. You want to elaborate just a little bit more on the Internet of Things, aka IoT, Augie?
Yep, the Internet of Things. So that's all part of the space that we're talking about. You know, when you get talking into crypto, crypto is really it's a seismic change in our physical world. It's a seismic change in our digital world that we live in. But you know, a long time ago, people came up with our modern day banking system. I'm talking like well over 1,000 years ago was the genesis of that, and then it grew. And you know, maybe about 100 years back, I mean, they set up the Federal Reserve. You know, they set up all this stuff. So that's happening now with crypto. It's another seismic change. But along with crypto, all this stuff is coming together because there are new things that are happening. So when we talk about the Internet of Things, it's basically it's tying the physical world into the digital world, and it's tying the digital world into the physical world. So it's a mesh of those two things, and there's a lot of things that need to happen for that. One of the big things that needs to happen for that is connectivity, and it's what they call edge computing. So everyone's familiar with servers. Servers are centralized. That's where a lot of data is crunched and a lot of things happen. Well, when you're talking about IoTs, things need to happen at the very edge of where we are. So when we're holding our cell phones, when we're driving around and communicating with Alexa, and we're seeing a video and it's an interactive video, there's a lot of data that needs to be handled at that edge. And that's what allows the IoT to happen. But if we think about an easy example, probably for most of your listeners to understand is, you know, AR and VR is a perfect example of Internet of Things. We put on AR glasses. We walk around maybe a museum. We're looking at paintings. We're looking at different things inside of that museum. And as we walk around, the AR is showing us what we're looking at. It's giving us the history on it. It's giving us a lesson. Someone's talking over it. So that's how we combine that. Obviously, in the metaverse world, you know, you put on your goggles and you enter that. That's an Internet of Things also. You're wearing the gloves. That's taking your physical hands and having you do gestures in the digital world.
Max, would you do me a favor? Thank you, Augie. Just
Sure.
a quick programming note. Would you share? But it's currently MetaMonkeyAI.net. Just because so my internet doesn't have an issue, we'll share the same thing. But MetaMonkeyAI.net.
You're saying in the chat?
If you would share it the screen, because I don't know if my internet is going to be strong enough to keep showing.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, absolutely.
MetaMonkeyAI.net. We'll put it up there. But Augie,
Sure.
yeah, I'm super excited, and you know, we've had a lot of nonsense come our way. You know, people asking us to promote stuff that I was just like, "Are you guys serious? This is a picture of a cartoon character, and what do you guys do?" Well, we don't do anything. We just, you know, well, somebody looked like they drew it with a crayon, and then the rest of the people look like they did it with Microsoft Word. Like that's what their website was like. And you know what? There'd still be a few $1 million going into it. I was like, I can't get behind that. But this is I can't even sleep at night. I'm so excited about this. I'm like, are you guys kidding me? You already have real world utility. You have all these big guys, you know, like these guys with advanced degrees and scientists and everything. And it's like, it's just nuts. It's like, I have to pinch myself that I'm honored to be able to be part of this marketing team for this amazing dev team. And, you know, it really is. I can't say it another way. And it's incredible.
Well, thank you, Larry. I do appreciate that. And I want to, I want to return the compliment because we're very happy to be working with you, Larry, Max. I mean, you guys done an amazing job building the community here, educating people, bringing people new ideas, new concepts, bringing people on like myself that can talk about some of this stuff. So we feel honored just to be able to, share some of our vision with your community. And as we grow in this and as we move along, we'll share some more details. But our goal is to really take a different angle at this and do something that's slightly different than what someone else has done before us. But we want to have something that's real also. What we're trying to build for is a dream of what we think the meta world can be and how our AI and how our deep learning can really help drive that. But that's a long-term goal. But there's a lot of goals in between there, and those goals have real utilities tied to them, and that's really what we're hoping to bring in.
Can you touch a little bit
Absolutely.
more on the Web3 part of it? Like you said, we talked one time on the phone. You're saying that we already will have the ability to participate in Web3 because, you know, the metaverse is still in its infancy. More and more companies are really wanting to get into it. We're all going to be there playing, learning, earning. Can you talk about the Web3 side of things a little bit more? Or?
Yeah, definitely. So, you know, Web3 is it's a general statement that kind of talks about, hey, the newer technology that's really changing the world. You know, if you think about Web 1 was really those static web pages, right? They were extremely static. Then Web 2, we've lived that for the last 20 years. We came out with some cool HTML websites, add video, add motions, and then it's grown into whatever it's grown into today, and we all kind of understand it. Web3 is like the next seismic transition. So these are the new technologies, and they're bringing completely new capabilities. So Web3 really it's more immersive, and it's a combination of us in the physical world and the digital world. People my age, they don't quite understand that as much. The younger kids for sure get it because that's a world they were born into, and that's a world that they're going to even grow further, and they're going to make a lot of great changes in the world. So, but in order to do that, you need these technologies to do that. So deep learning is definitely one of them. AI is one of that. AI and deep learning is kind of it's a general sense. There's a lot of different parts of it. You know, you have computer vision. Computers look at code differently than humans do, but we need computers to understand what we're seeing and then make it do what we are trying to get it to do, right? So computer vision's part of it. Natural language processing is another part of it. There's IoT is another part of it. The connectivity is another part of it. So there's a lot of different aspects that brings into it. And the good thing about our team is we have expertise in all those fields at a certain level. These are some very deep fields, and there's a lot of different expertise within the fields themselves. But in all the fields, we do have some expertise there, and that's what's going to help us bring our vision to everyone. And what we're looking to do is we're also looking to grow our team and bring more of the scientists. We really want on the back end, the guys that drive the technology, we want the science of the technology, because we're not trying to, at a certain level, we are trying to deliver what we have today, but we're trying to bring in the newest things that someone hasn't quite brought it out. It's the newest technology. It's a little bit of cutting edge. It's a little different. We took a different spin on it, and that's what we're trying to deliver with it.
Go ahead, Max. I'm sure you got a bunch of stuff you want to talk about with technology. Go right ahead, my friend.
Sure, not a problem. So first of all, I actually retweeted this stream, got it out to the Metaverse community. I do see some people are watching from Twitter on top of the many people are watching right here on YouTube. So if you just connected from Metaverse or Twitter, wherever the case be, want to thank that community as well. Thank you so much, as well as our own community here with YouTube, et cetera, et cetera. But what I was going to state basically is this: when you see things like this, for the first time, and I realize there's a lot of people who just connected maybe for the first time. You see, for instance, the AI monkey here and whatnot. You might think, well, what exactly is this all about? Or you might have that too, like, what's the metaverse all about? I wish I actually had my prop next to me. It was actually a Time magazine. I guess somebody else picked it up and looked at it, but yeah, I don't know, Augie, if you saw it, but Time magazine front cover, it says "Into the Metaverse," and you're starting to see things go more mainstream in that regard. The likes of Time magazine, we all know the history behind, Facebook and so on. And it's just that, guys. I mean, like what you see right here, the whole concept. Heck, I'm in the Phoenix area, Metro Center, right? It's no longer there. That was a big mall that I used to love going to, like late 90s, early 2000s. And just like so many malls all over the United States, they're like ghost towns. The reality is this: we are going to be entering into a new phase where we enter virtual malls, and it's here whether we like it or not. I actually do like it. I like having two options. Why should we always have just one, right? And I like the idea that somebody can have a virtual store. And by the way, we're going to get into that right now, but a virtual store where you can have this particular AI created. And by the way, I want to state this: it's not a bunch of characters that are just created in, like this is a video game where it might appear like that, right? But where this is like a video game in which you get a quest and you go up to the NPC and he reads you what your quest is, and you're like, well, I want to go talk to this guy again, and it just gives you the same thing. No, what is created here is actual real AI with real solutions that cater like what you see these guys do right here. Can you picture this? I'm just going to throw out something hypothetical, right? You want to walk into like a sneaker store. You want to buy some new sneakers. You're greeted literally by one of these, AIs. And then, hi, welcome to, I'm just going to throw out an example, welcome to Sneaker Shoe USA. My name is Sally. How may I help you? Hi, Sally. I'm looking for, some nice kicks. I'm like, okay. Is there any particular style you're looking for? Are you looking for tennis? You're looking for basketball? You're looking for baseball? Because, let's face it, guys, there is a difference. That's just one example of many different examples. And, that gets me really excited because it's, again, like we mentioned before, it's not just having a vision of, well, if you invest in us, we'll accomplish these things in a year. Come on, guys. Have you ever seen any other project out there in which they really have the utility ready made and ready to go? Larry's mentioned the likes of the think tank. We mentioned Dr. Kim and all that. I mean, it's super impressive things here, to say the least. But one thing I want to point out is just that. So yesterday, I believe, if you were here at the 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific show, we only showed the pictures because we didn't realize we could zoom in on that. So I'm actually going to go and I am going to show you guys a little bit more detail in regards to this. And
real quick, sorry to interrupt you, Max, but we want to also be respectful of your time. Augie, did you say, what we're going like a half hour today? Because I know you're traveling around now and creating partnerships still, which is amazing. How long can you go here? Was it 30 minutes you said, or could you go a little longer? It's up to you.
Yeah, I can go a little longer. I think I got about another 15 minutes.
Okay.
One thing I do want to say to Max is, Max, I didn't know
Sure.
you're in Phoenix, but I'm in Phoenix right now. So maybe after the show we can connect and maybe we can meet up face to face.
Wow.
Sure. Yeah.
Awesome.
Absolutely. That'd be awesome. I'd be honored to do that.
Great.
All right, so I'm just going to show these guys. I just want to show them kind of something like what they missed yesterday. I do respect your time, Augie, but let's get right back into it. And that is this right here. By the way, if you haven't seen this, guys, but by all means, listen to the preview. Have you showed anybody this so far? I guess we didn't do this so far. How about we play this real quick? It's only about a minute anyway.
Can't hear the volume. You might have to do share screen tab, not window, and then you'll hear the volume. Right now there's no sound.
Technology solution provider for the metaverse.
There it goes.
With our AI technology, we are able to bring real-world technology into the digital world to enhance digital assets and experiences inside a variety of metaverse worlds for our clients across multiple platforms. We deliver an exceptional user experience for all of our clients. For those users seeking an incredible experience, working, shopping, traveling, gambling, playing, sports, recreation, and investing in the metaverse. We can enhance any metaverse experience through our proprietary AI technology. Let our developers build you a custom AI solution that will allow you to take your company successfully onto any metaverse platform. Hello.
All right. And then some of the other things we wanted to show you guys. Do you remember what page that was on?
It's right. Yeah, it's right there. You just got to scroll left to right. Yeah, that one there. Click learn more. Online, offline. You'll try to show the wallet. And there's the mall right there.
All right. Yeah. So, guys, this is what we were talking about earlier. As far as the actual wallet. I mean, how cool is that? You don't necessarily have to have internet connection, either online or offline. Like it mentions, MetaMonkey wallet with the new wallet address, the e-wallet that uses decentralized blockchain technology. kind of like what Augie was mentioning earlier, offers you the security of making your payments or transfers without worrying about the process, regardless of where you do it, with or without internet, from the comfort of your cell phone. And then it does state right here, it will be coming out soon on the Apple App Store, as well as, you know, what you're accustomed to, like myself, because I use Android, the Google Play Store. So there you guys go in regards to that. That is really cool in itself. Before I jump to this next part, is there something you want to inject real quick, Augie?
Yeah, so this is a wallet that, you know, with the online, offline capabilities, there's several things that you're going to get the advantage of. You just tap the phone so you can exchange crypto in a very safe way. This is our blockchain. It's a very safe way to do it. But let's think about the bigger world. You know, there's people that live in other parts of the world that might not have connectivity all the time. So this is something that people can use all around the world, and you can make exchanges offline. And then when you get into where you have connectivity, it'll finish the transaction. So it's a cool new way, even for us as we travel and as we move around. And you know, I had a friend of mine that went camping recently, and he decided to get Elon Musk Starlink so he could do his work while he was on these amazing camping trips, and it actually worked out pretty decent for him.
Great. You want to show the Max? Can you
Awesome.
show some of that MetaMonkey Mall? I believe that's what we're.
Yeah. No, sorry. You know, I was switching between screens. I'm getting a little bit of a lag myself.
Little lag there. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
You need to hit the back button, or hit the MetaMonkey AI, and then just scroll. I think go back up to where you're at, and then should be a right arrow. Come back down right there. Okay. I think there should be a right arrow, and then go one more.
There you go. Hit learn more.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm just making sure that I'm on the right screen. Okay. There it is. I see it up there. All right, guys. So basically yesterday we just showed you like these little bubbles, if you will. But I had no idea, of course, and I apologize that, you know, that's why they call it a thumbnail. Like, I mean, you know, you can switch from your pointer to an actual, you know, clicker. So my bad on that. So like what you see right here, for business, custom AI. It says well, they skipped that part, but it says all of our clients will be allowed to have access to host their virtual store in our MetaMonkey Mall, like we mentioned earlier. The key benefit of our team is creating a virtual store that it can be seamlessly integrated into any metaverse platform. You can create NFT versions of your complete product line and link them to your real world inventory. Your customer will need assistance. This is where our AI technology character works for you in any metaverse. Guys, keyword, any metaverse. We pound it home so many times. I covered even when we're talking about Metapolis and things like that. By the way, welcome to that community if you're watching from Twitter. That's the key thing, interoperability, not setting up barriers. You know, at the end of the day, people don't want barriers. So to see things laid out like that, I think that's absolutely great. But yeah, let's take a look at some of the actual product. So as you can see here, that looks really clean and crisp. It kind of reminds me, believe it or not, of like some of the expos that are out there. Like,
yeah, that's exactly what we built this for. It's for a trade show. I think there might be another slide in this that'll show the trade show a little bit more. But yeah, it was to do a immersive trade show, especially with everything we've been through for the last 2 years, not being able to get out there. But this was another way to deliver a trade show for people. But now you can physically go to the trade show, and you can also virtually go there.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think it's tremendous. I mean, from the naked eye, I mean, even at like, slight distance, I mean, it looks really realistic. It's very crisp, really clean. Guys, I mean, it's super impressive. I'll be honest with you. I'm not just saying that. I look at from the perspective of my own experience with some of these, different metaverse platforms and so on. I'm really, really impressed with this. Guys, look at that.
We're talking about. Sorry, Max. I was gonna say we're talking about IoT earlier. Well, here's an example of IoT. We got these robotic arms, right? Physical arms. They actually build something like a vehicle, and then it's controlled by computers, and it tells it what to do and when to do it and what steps needs to be done, and it measures it out and says, okay, Was that weld proper? Does the weld need to be fixed? And that's one of the IoT portions of the Web3 technology.
Yeah, it's so impressive. I mean,
I'm not just saying this. I'm getting goosebumps listening to you, Augie, and listening to Max, and watching this on the screen. I'm actually like beyond words excited. And I always have words, but this is just amazing. I can't. It's incredible.
It really is, Augie, because I mean, I'm just looking at it from like, the average retail investor who's been in this for like at least, I don't know, I would say a year and a half, 2 years. Everything that, I mean, I'm not bashing on other projects, but everything that they've seen in those compared to this, there really is no comparison. I mean, to have the utility already made, I'm not pounding that home like you have no idea. Like, that's just my attitude. I mean, for you guys to already have this coming out of the gates is just tremendous. No other projects does this type of thing. They don't. And for people who might be new to all this, it's amazing.
It's refreshing. Yeah, it's refreshing. It's a breath of fresh air. It really is.
So look at that, guys. Look at that. I mean, that is not too shabby to say the least. What is that? Like a submarine up there? That's kind of cool. I just noticed that. Yeah, a submarine. Huh.
Oh, cool. It might be.
Well, right below, it looks like, okay, that's I'm old school because I've got gaming background. So it looks like almost like a Chinook helicopter. Don't quote me on that. And then a submarine right below that. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
And then let's see if is there one more. Okay, I think that was the original one. But yes, we were talking about NS Labs earlier, guys. Dr. Kim, I'm gonna do a proper video on that. You guys know I will do the extensive research for it. We're always telling you guys, do your own research. Of course, you can see me doing my own research when it comes to that. You do expect that, and I love doing it. But yeah, we talked briefly. I don't know if it was on the earlier show or it was the Max and Larry show at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. But the whole idea that when we saw Dr. Kim, it says Google Scholar, and it literally has this grocery list, if you will, of his accomplishments.
Yeah, so much stuff.
Date back to the 90s, maybe even before. I never went to the second, third page, but just, you guys know, come on. Put it in the comments. Can you name a single other project that has these utilities available on launch? On launch. I don't know of one.
I mean, if you guys are excited about seeing this, drop the monkeys in the comments. Let's see the monkey emojis. That's what it's going to be. Monkey madness today. Let's see the monkeys only because I'm here. Monkey, guys.
Yes.
I guess there is a little bit more pictures. I didn't see this one. So that's pretty cool. I mean, and even right here, guys, and especially like those who are connecting from Metopolis. Hey, Metopolis family, community. You guys love the idea of having NFT art galleries. Yes, this is not an NFT art gallery, but you can get the gist of how this could be recreated to the likes of an NFT art gallery. That spells Metopolis for me. I love seeing these type of things. I think that's awesome. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, if that's where we started off with. So I think somebody at some point added a few more pictures. That's really cool because it gives something a little bit more fresh for those who maybe watched yesterday. But any other things that anybody wants to add real quick? Augie or Larry?
Let me just say this real quick before we give Augie his chance for closing comments. Guys, remember, this is part of the brain trust. We need, he's a CEO. We need to listen to him. So what I'm thinking of is this. He's going to come back, obviously, a lot when he can, because, not a lot, but whenever he can, we're going to, put our hands together and say, please come back. Because next time he comes back, we'll get into more of the comments and questions. But I just needed everyone just to relax and just listen to Augie speak, because there's so much to digest here. And Max is going to go through and digest everything afterwards. We're going to talk about some other stuff afterwards. But we needed to have a platform for Augie to talk and us to ask him some questions, because there's a lot of stuff we want to get out there in the beginning. This is just the beginning of hearing Augie. You're going to hear more from him. But Augie, we'll give you the last closing statements. Whatever you want to talk about, my friend, we'll let you talk about whatever you want to say.
Yeah, thanks a lot. No, I definitely, once again, I appreciate the time. We have this vision. We have a lot of things that are already ready. A lot of money's been invested into these projects. A lot of amazing, smart people worked on this stuff, and it's there where we can bring these tools out, like the wallet's coming out this month. Our Metaverse and MetaMall is going to come out, but there's a lot of different ways we want to deliver this for, you know, the different communities out there that want to do different things. So mall is just one idea of the retail store. I love that. I love that example, because that's exactly what we're thinking about there. But there are a lot of other communities, like I heard you talk about. Was it Metropolis?
Metopolis is with Zilica's blockchain, and
okay,
yeah.
Right. So, but you know, delivering galleries, using this for education, right? What could our metaverse driven by the AI do for the education community? Imagine, you know, on YouTube, a lot of people do videos, and some people put together some amazing stories using YouTube videos, and they put it out there. Well, let's imagine that in a metaverse world, right? You can make, you know, amazing content for that. That's so much more immersive. And that's what we're really trying to deliver. So it's not just to the business side of it, but it's also, we're going to go after education, but we also want to provide it for the people that want to play in the metaverse. We also want to provide it for people that want, you know, maybe someone's historian and he understands a certain era in American history and he wants to recreate that. We want to give him the tools that allow him to recreate that. So that's just a little taste, and I'll come back, Larry, for sure. Max, love to do it, and we'll talk a little bit more about this stuff and get into the questions. I apologize, couldn't stay here longer today, but I do appreciate your guys' time.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for educating us and the transparency. People love that stuff. Coming on camera, you know, fully doxed, everything. No worries here. So we know you're a busy man. Go out there and do the cool CEO stuff that you got to do, and make your partnerships. But we'll see you again, my friend. We're gonna still talk to our community. Everyone, stay here. We're gonna recognize our community, get to questions, but we're gonna say goodbye to Augie, and we'll see you next time. Thank you, Augie.
Thanks a lot, guys.
You're welcome, Augie. Thank you again.
All right, guys. So there you heard it. You heard it right from the CEO. How can you get any more information? I mean, I believe the CEO knows more than Larry does. And guess what? Max is going to have direct access, it looks like, to the CEO. So look, you guys are in good hands. I mean, look, is there anybody else but the crypto professor that can digest all this amazing information? Because Larry's going to be like, gets information overload. But Max has to take it and simplify it for the common man like me. He's going to take it. We're going to throw like 200 pages at him. He's going to read. He's going to be Larry. Okay, this. He's going to just give me an outline. Just this. See, we have a professor. All right. So let's say hello to everyone. And first, let's say thank you to Common Sense. He says, thank you for this opportunity, MetaMonkey AI. Join the Telegram. Thank you so much, Common Sense. I have the links to the Telegram in the description. As well as we're going to get into talk about Twitter real quick. There's a new Twitter account, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to explain to you why. Thank you for the $20. Let's get into that just right now. Let me just stop, share screen.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Common Sense. Appreciate it, man. And yes, like he mentioned, guys, join the Telegram. We need, how about this? All the people that are gung-ho yesterday about all this, and I appreciate the excitement. Keep that excitement. We need to bring that excitement to Telegram, because if we get outside people who come in there, not necessarily part of a community, but just want to learn more about it, we need those people helping out, because at the end of the day, we can't expect people to be on just, have no sleep. There's, you have to go to the next person. That person is, helps us on. That's great. But if you guys want to help out in that regard, to just have a presence, and just welcoming people, even if you don't know about this project yet. Let's face it, a lot of us don't know about it yet. But you can be there. You could be a presence. You know how, like, we're here for the community. We are incentivizing our community to be there for the other people that are coming in from the outside, just welcoming. Like what we mentioned with the MetaMonkey AI, you see greeters literally greeting people at these virtual stores. Let's greet people in our Telegram. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All of this is organic growth. Now, this is the new Twitter account. Let me just tell you what happened. What we need to happen is we need Elon Musk to take over Twitter. There was an issue, technical issue. That's all. Technical issue. They said, you know what? We're just going to start fresh. There was a technical issue. They wanted to start with a fresh Twitter account. And this is it, guys. Please pay attention. And guess what? Before we do that, there's $100 on the line in ETH. It's a giveaway. They're going to do it 5 times. It'll be $500. So I apologize. You guys have to get to this new Twitter, and we're going to announce the winner tonight. The first winner for $100 of Ethereum, $100 US of Ethereum is going to be tonight, but you got to do this. You've got to do this. You have to follow MetaMonkey AI. Now, here it is on the screen, okay? And also the link is in the description of this video if you forget. If you slip and fall and bump your head like Larry, forget something like that. MetaMonkey, M-E-T-A, say it together with me, M-O-N-K-E-Y space AI. Now, it's the Twitter handle is this, at Meta, M-E-T-A, monkey, M-O-N-K-E-Y, underscore AI. Please, guys, get it right. Look, you're going to be part of history. They literally just established this. This is all organic growth. There's literally 2 followers, and I'm one of them. And I'm sure Max is just finding out now he's going to follow. Guys, do that, and you have a chance to win. That's all you have to do. Now, once they put the first Twitter post up here, I just ask you to retweet that Twitter post. So 2 things. Follow MetaMonkey AI. Right here. Sorry. MetaMonkey _AI. Twitter, right? And then when they put a post, just retweet their first post. Now, if you want to get to their website, they own several different domains because, you know, they're a tech firm and they want to be secure. So they have it pointing the main website address right now. My mistake is MetaMonkeyAI.net for now. That is the main one until it populates across all of the different URLs that they possess, that they own. This is what it is, MetaMonkeyAI.net. That link is in the description as well. So let's say hello. Without further ado, we apologize, but we needed to hear from part of the Brain Trust, which was the CEO, Mr. Technology himself. And well, there's a bunch of Mr. Technologies, but he's the CEO, Augie. Now we're just going to say hello to everyone, Max, together. We're going to say hello to our beautiful community. You guys are so beautiful. Look, you should feel proud like I do. And Max is like blown away because look, they chose us. They came to us first. We were the first community. They said we want to work with. Well, they do like me. I can't pretend they don't like me. It's because they like me and Max, yes, but more importantly, they love all of us. They love our whole community. That's why they're here, because they know our community is real. They know that we really have real good followers and good people that care about one another. All right. Crypto Talk Now, that's us. Welcome to, that's me and Max, right? And that's all you guys. Welcome to the first MetaMonkey MetaMonkey AI AMA. Ask me anything. This is the history. You guys were part of history. Common sense says if you're first, you're last. Well, guess what? You're all first to us. Edward Vincent, if you're going to be the man, you got to beat the man. Legrand Commission, 3rd place again. Now, Max and I share this sentiment. Max, you know what? I wrote it, but you read it, please. Do you see it on the screen?
Yeah, I was just turning off the fan because I didn't want to cause a distraction. So he's right. My brothers and sisters of this beautiful Crypto Talk Now network family, you are all first in my heart, and I believe that as well. You know, we're sincere people, you know, like what you mentioned to you before. You know, we don't want to see you guys get involved in something that's going to be a bunch of nonsense. We're not going to try to promote any nonsense. As you guys can see here, I mean, you know, Augie seems like a very genuine person. You can see the passion that he has for this, you know, project and so on. At this point, I mean, honestly, do we really need to call it a project? I mean, you have the utility. Yeah. It's a made product. Yeah.
It's several products. That's what's crazy. It's like a bunch of technologies and a bunch of products wrapped into one thing.
But we get it. Some people will still call it project and so on because there's ongoing things. Whatever you want to call it, that's fine. But at the end of the day, so incredibly grateful and thankful for every one of you guys, to say the least. I mean, shout out to Fan who's here, ASMR Fan. Just, you know, you being here and just catching things before we catch it, like providing links. I saw you're doing that at the beginning of the show. Thank you so much for that. We really appreciate you, and everybody else who has wrenches. We have a really awesome community here. You know, last night I spoke to, you know, a handful of you guys. You guys see, you know, like you're the foot soldiers. You know, what can I do? I want to get out there and, you know, guys, we're going to go over a lot of things, and we really appreciate you even being here. I realize a lot of people are watching and working at the same time because of this time that we're on right now. But guys, go ahead, Larry.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Max. Couldn't have said it better myself. That's why you're my brother and co-host. Look, you guys are all my brothers and sisters. Look, it's working. There's already 12 more followers. You guys are doing it. It has to come from the show, because where else would it come from? Guys, please, this is the start. I told you guys I like to talk in riddles, and I do fun things with thumbnails. I did the storm the other day. I told you guys it said the word I. We are the eye of the storm. This, whatever you want to call it, collection of products, technologies. This project, this crypto project, this pre-sale is literally it's going to shock the crypto world. It's going to blow away. I mean, this is not, I don't even know how to explain it. Do you know how incredibly honored I feel personally that they chose us first? I mean, there's going to be a bunch of people talking about it. There is, because you know what we said to them? We need everybody to talk about this. And when more people see it, they're going to be like, wow, I'm going to just want to talk about this because they want to get in on it. Like, why would I not talk about this? I'm going to invest in it, right?
Well, so, it's nice that, we can, I guess you could say, have them come to us first. And, but in reality, guys, it's not like this. It's not necessary. Is it cool to report on it first? Yeah, absolutely. It is. But let's face it. We have teams, and it's not about who reports on what first. It's coming together as a network, as a family, as a community to get the message out there. It's not me competing with, or, all of us competing with a different YouTube influencer or anything like that. We have all come together. We're all united to get more people to understand what MetaMonkey AI is all about and the utility, how it's already here. If there's anything, if you're new, you want to talk to somebody about this, pound this home. The utility is already here. And then we'll go from there. Yep. Because you guys know yourself. I mean, I don't even need to mention those projects. You already know those projects. They didn't even have the utility already. I mean, this is, name one launch where the utility is already there.
Can you guys believe how early we are? You guys are literally seeing their official Twitter for the first time on the show. You guys literally saw for the first time the Fully Docs CEO come on the show, Augie. We affectionately call him Augie. His real full name is Augustin. But you know what? We're becoming friends. I mean, we talk. Everybody talk. Look, Max is going to actually go. I didn't even know this was going to happen. I mean, he's actually going to meet. Now he's in California normally, but he's going to go. His office is in California, but he's going to go meet Max because he happens to be traveling on business for MetaMonkey AI. And so if Max is in the area in Phoenix, then they're going to. Can you believe that? Can you get any more transparency or willingness to share information than that? Actually meeting someone in person that's promoting it. I mean, that's
hopefully we could do it. I mean, Phoenix is a big valley. I mean, if he's like, yeah, I need to come meet me out in East Mesa, which is like a 2-hour drive, then make it back for tonight's show. I don't know if that's going to happen or not because that'll be 4 hours of driving. But
I can cover for you. Yeah.
If it's reasonable, yes, we'll make that happen. So.
All right, cool. Tim Shea says, hey, what else does Tim Shea say? It rhymes with his name. Cool Cat Crypto's a royal cat, of course. Royalty he loves. Guys, there's cats and dogs in here, of course. But please, if you guys are bullish on MetaMonkey AI and all the technology that it brings to the crypto space, and every metaverse available known to man, and any company out there in the real world that wants to get into the metaverse with technology, please go nuts. It's monkey madness. I came up with it last night. How you like that? Max is saying we need some kind of like a slogan. It's monkey madness right now. It's monkey madness in the chat. Only, I mean, Augie is, very professional, but I can go nuts and say crazy stuff. Monkey madness in the chat. Drop the monkey emojis if you're bullish on monkey what? MetaMonkey AI. That's what it is. This is monkey fun stuff. It's the funky monkeys. What?
I still love the other slogan I have. I understand we got to keep it family friendly.
Oh, that one's a funny one. Yeah.
Maybe the after show I'll share that one. Anyway.
You could share that one in the dirty Discord, I guess. Stardog. See, I told you there were cats and dogs in here. Oh, wow. Uber cool Titantron video. Brian Dowie, what's up, guys? April Cornwell. Hey, everyone. Hope everyone's day is just grand. It's grand. It's good.
Good to see you. Good to see April, Jen, Eric, all of you.
What's up, everyone? Larry and Max, how are you all doing today? I bought my Kung Fu in the Ask the Spammers. Yeah, well, I changed the setting on YouTube actually to make it even tighter for these knuckleheads. They can't get in here now. They're just between the settings I changed and ASMR fan being here, they're going to be in big trouble if they try to come in here. They're going to believe me. They're going to be in trouble. What's that?
I have to address something because I get DMs about it, and guys, we don't want to keep anything hidden or anything like that. So some of you guys have said, well, what about the old Twitter? I'll go ahead and address that. So it's kind of like this, all right? We want everything to be organic. And if you've been watching us from the beginning, we've always been organic and transparent. And with that said, the old Twitter,
it's been deleted. Yeah.
Yeah. So it had settings. It didn't have the right settings to prevent like the things of stupid bots and stuff. You know, you guys know Twitter. Like even Elon Musk has addressed the whole thing.
That's why I said we need Elon Musk to fix this problem. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, you know, it exists at the top with Elon Musk. It exists, you know, like I'm not saying we're at the bottom, but you know, all different levels. The problem with bots with Twitter exists. Let's just face it. So as a result, it's kind of like, how do we protect ourselves even on YouTube, right? We had to put in certain settings so we don't get these nonsense people coming in doing stupid things. We want this to be organic, 100%. You know, you expect that from us, and we, you know, outside people expect that, period. So we have implemented the right settings to basically make sure it's just that. So as a result, brand new Twitter, and hopefully this time around we have it just the way it needs to be. So I just wanted to get that out there and clear, not trying to hide anything. But yeah, I mean, come on, it's Twitter, guys. Bots unfortunately exist, but yeah, we try to clear it out fresh with the brand new settings, and I'm thinking we're good to go, right, Larry?
It wasn't even part of this development team at all. It was they hired a marketing company that managed their Twitter, and they let them down. So, but it's no worries now, because they've just, you know what, they said, look, let's just start from scratch. Here's our new one, and they've hired somebody to make sure that that doesn't happen again. All right, so Stardog, would I have been better if I made a grand? Iron Lux Trader, he's got his glasses on. He's cool dude, driving in a convertible. Cody Core says hello. Michael Cornwell, yo. They're saying hello. Yes, thank you, Common Sense. Common Sense is he's a whale. I mean, he's been following us since the very, very beginning. We've had some great conversations. In fact, great things happening. But he said, join MetaMonkey AI Telegram. Come say hello. See, in fact, I think he's starting to come to the point where he's like, man, this is really something here. I have to get involved more. So he's actually jumping into the Telegram, and he's, doing the heavy lifting there. He's we need you guys in there, because the mods can only do so much, and we want there to be a lot of excitement and chatter going on in there. And that's what Common Sense is like. He's the general. But we need it, guys. We need soldiers. We can't, we can't fight the marketing war alone. And what I mean by that is promotion, exposure, get it out to the masses, take it to the world. We need foot soldiers. We need organic stuff to happen, just like you started your own Discord. We need people going out. If you believe in this, if you believe in MetaMonkey AI, if you really, truly believe in it, take it to the masses, because we can only do so much here on this network. We need to go beyond this network and share it to the world, if you believe in it truly. Iron Lux Trader comment. Iron Lux Trader, my mod brother from another Discord. Okay. Taylor, so excited for the AMA. Thank you. Hello. Let's go. Legrand Commission. Hello. Legrand. Cody Core. What's up, Buttercup? Hello, guys. Michael Wool. Thank you. That's your personal friend, right?
Yeah, he's one of my best friends, him and Jerry Tapia, aka Monster. Thank you guys for joining. Really appreciate you. They're working and they're watching. And I know a lot of you guys are doing, other people are doing the same thing. So thank you, Mike. Great to see you, buddy. I really appreciate it, man.
Taylor, hi, Iron. What's going on? Welcome. All right. Common Sense, welcome to Crypto Talk Now Network. We appreciate you and your project. MetaMonkey AI is the path to success. How about that? Look, guys, I'm telling you, that actually is giving me tingles on my spine, because look, if Common Sense is impressed, that tells me something right there. It should tell you something. He's the OG of the OGs, first ever member of the Crypto Talk Now Network, joined the YouTube channel, first one, and he's been with us through thick and thin. He was with us. You know who was watching the show originally? Well, he was actually on the show, Patches. It was me, Max, Patches, and about 4 or 5 people, and then Common Sense. And it's like amazing, like he's been since the very beginning. Michael Cornwell, what's up, my homies? All right, Michael Legrand Commission saying hello. Stardog, have we ever mentioned Max's backtractor? We need to have.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
The merch store.
Yeah, I could use a good back scratch right now. Thank you very much, Stardog. Shout out to you, my friend. Thank you.
We need the guys to make an NFT. We need the MetaMonkey AI team to make you a back scratcher NFT.
Max back scratcher NFT.
Then you can have them delivered to their door if they want the real back scratcher.
There you go.
The monkeys are coming in the chat. I told you. Taylor's got all the different monkeys are there. There's a whole There's a whole sea of monkeys. The monkeys are jumping around. They're funky monkeys. They're fun monkeys. Iron Lux Trader, smash the like button. Thank you. It's ASMR fan. What's up? Augustine. Hi, Crypto Talk Now fam. Hey, hello to the A team. How about that? Back at you. Tim Shea says hi, fan. ASMR fan. Hey, Tim. Brian Dowie. What's up, fan? They're all fam is popular. Hi, Brian. She's the Mr. Beast of ASMR. Great YouTuber, ASMR fan, 111 watching. Where are the questions? Let's go. Keep the chat going. Yes, we're going to try to get all to the questions. It's just what we wanted to give Augie. It was the first time that Augie's talking to the world. So, the world is watching, and we want to give him the maximum amount of time that he has. I only missed 9 minutes. I'll catch up afterwards. You can go back and watch it. You can rewind it. They don't have a rewind button anymore, but if you were older, you'd think about that reference. Legrand Commission. Hey, Edward. ASMR fan, Legrand. Legrand. Hey, fan. Glad you're part of the Crypto Talk Now community. Yeah, she's actually a mod here now. Can you believe that? It's nuts. Edward Vincent, your vision is to be the leading AI technology solutions provider for many different metaverse platforms, including our MetaMonkey Mall. Question: is the MetaMonkey Mall a type of connected hardware? That's a good question. A connected hardware. That's something we'll have to ask the dev team, because I'm looking at the MetaMonkey Mall as a virtual mall in the metaverse. So we'll have to ask about that technical question.
And I'm also looking at it from the perspective that, I'll refer you guys all back to the interoperability. So if it was a one platform type of solution, right, then you wouldn't have the interoperability. So when we say things like you're going to see MetaMonkey AI, different types of AIs where it's humanoids or it happens to be the monkey, right? Those will exist in various different metaverse platforms, whether it's the likes of Metapolis, whether it's the likes of name, right? We call it Shibbers, those type of things. It could be, there's various other ones, right? But the whole point is, like you've seen from the get-go, from the actual site, you could go there yourself. We even mentioned it right in front of Augie, and that is what? Interoperability. So if there is no interoperability, again, there's the barriers and so on. So back to your question earlier, I believe that was Edward Vincent. As far as actual hardware, where you actually have to have it directly connected to the specific mall, my thing is, it's just that it's the actual AI. So how should I say this? I'm looking at it from, like I mentioned before, the interoperability of the multiple platforms. If it was all set up in which it was strictly just that, connecting basically hardware just to, I guess you could say, that virtual mall and only of that virtual mall, that tells me barriers. So I imagine it's not like that at all. I don't even think I need clarification on that, because why would you say interoperability, multiple metaverse platforms, and then be like, no, virtual mall, that's it, and that would be one platform? But yeah, that wouldn't make sense. So all right, Boomer Effort Sealer, is there a timeline for
I have
changes?
some breaking. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Max. I have some breaking news from a member of the development team, another member of the development team. It wasn't actually Augie, but I'm looking at my text message right now, and they would like me to express. They want us to be transparent, because I didn't know the complete reason, and I'm getting filled in right now. And I just want to read this real quick. If you just give me a moment. They want to be completely transparent, is what they're saying here. And what happened was there was some sort of a bot. A bunch of bots started following, and they don't understand completely what happened. But all of a sudden, like when we were on the show, we had like 50 or 60 followers, and then they had over 4,000. And they were like, what's going on here? They don't want that kind of nonsense going on. They don't want anything where there's, fake followers and stuff like that. And so they want me to come out and just say this, because that's what it is. Like, I think you guys already know this dev team is extremely transparent. They want to be extremely transparent. They wanted me actually just to give you the reason. I didn't actually know the complete reason behind it, and that's my fault. I'm doing the best I can to convey the most up-to-date, accurate information. That's what you're going to get here. This is the MetaMonkey AI, basically source for information, along with a bunch of others, because they're going to be like, wow, this is incredible. We want to be the source for MetaMonkey AI. We do, because they do, because they're going to invest in it more than likely, not financial advice, but if the other influencers start investing and then they start looking at it, they're like, this is light years beyond anything that they've seen. So I just want to apologize that I know the dev team watches very closely, and I screwed up and did not explain it properly. I did not know the details, but they just don't want any type of issue. They want to instill, they're instilling tremendous confidence already, but they don't want, they want to instill tremendous investor confidence. And so they want to be to the extreme as transparent as possible, as humanly possible. So thank you to the dev team that's listening. And my apologies for not clarifying that not clarifying that, but hopefully we did that now. All right. So I'm sorry,
That's
Max.
quite all right.
Yeah.
That's one thing I love about our community. They always give us the benefit of the doubt because we give them the benefit of the doubt. And that's the bottom line. We're all human, and it's fine. People will go to the new one. And it's no big deal. It's to be expected, things like this. But thank you for clearing that up, to say the least. We're going to Boomer F and Sooners, or I should say, I'm sorry, did I say that casually? Shame on me. Boomer F and Sooner. Is there a timeline for exchanges, and what is the total supply? So yes.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I didn't know if you could answer that. Go ahead. Yeah.
Go ahead. By all means.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know if you're gonna get firsthand knowledge, my friend. If you meet with Augie, that's awesome. But from my understanding is this. I will say this. As far as a timeline is concerned, let me just tell you the attitude of the dev team. They're extremely aggressive on their plan, which is to get on centralized exchanges like ASAP, like yesterday. Like if they could get, like immediately, they already have like applications in the works. So they're going to come out like on fire, like I can't think of a recent example, but they're going to come out like on fire automatically because they realize people are going to see this, the technology, and that's great, but they're going to get more exposure the more exchanges they're on. So they have their like kind of mindset is exchanges. We want to take it out. And so we'll get, the market cap will go through the roof. There'll be a ton of volume. It's just that they know that the secret formula is to get on exchanges ASAP. So that's what
I know. Blue Rail Ricky asked me, he was like, are we going to be on crypto.com? And I said, man, my friend, I mean, that'd be awesome. But
I don't see why not eventually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, eventually I was like, we have to get there. I mean, if something come out right out from the gate. Yeah, we have the product, the utility and all that. And that's amazing. But to honestly expect this boom, centralized exchanges, those are things, of course, that have to be down the road. Now, if this goes absolutely gangbusters from the get-go, then you never know. But I cannot, like I mentioned last night, I cannot speak for, Augie and some of these, the other devs and so on, and I won't. But yeah, I mean, that obviously those are the goals for the future, to say the least. So
as far as the total supply is concerned, I don't want to speak out of court. That's a technical question that I'll go back to the dev team and provide an answer.
I do apologize for that, guys. I apologize for you in regards to that, guys. I know that, we said, hey, Augie's going to be on the AMA. We were talking about all these other things. And then when we had limited time, I didn't get a chance to mention that. I should have mentioned that right from the get-go. I do apologize for that. So how about this? If I do end up meeting with him between, I don't know, the time we're done with the show to the Tonight Show, I will definitely address that and hopefully get some clarification, because I know that's a big concern for everybody. But I will state this. I mean, the gist I got, and this is not letting the cat out of the bag, but the gist I got is, it's not going to be anything too insane where we have like 16 zeros or anything crazy like that.
No, it's not going to be like a Shiba Inu supply scenario, from my understanding. ASMR fan is saying hello. What's up, Boomer? Yo, fan. Yes, Edward Vidson, the internet of all things. Saying hello. They're saying hello. They're saying hello to everybody. It's awesome. Common sense, transparency, leadership, and utilities out of the gate. Wow. Delivering immediately. Incredible. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, they're so sticklers for transparency. Like, I screwed up, I guess. Well, it was me for either I didn't pay attention or I didn't completely understand the situation, but they immediately corrected, said, Larry, this is what you forgot to, or you didn't understand. I didn't understand is what it was. So I had to explain it.
Right. Guys. Yeah, let's face it, guys. The only problem, what is the only problem we have here? We don't have a problem with utility. We don't have a problem with any type of vision, transparency, for crying out loud. CERDIC audit plus KYC. Are you kidding me? Do you know of any projects in which it's both of those things? coming right out, no. So my thing is this, it's just that like back to what common sense, like, wow, like right out of the gates. Yeah, it's basically just like that. Right out of the gates. As far as I'm concerned, the only problem we have right now is one problem. Not enough eyeballs on this yet. But guess what? The power of word of mouth advertising, you guys that are excited, and I know some of you guys are really, really excited. I'm really excited. So it's just that being the foot soldiers, you love the community. How could you mentioned in the past, I love the community. What can we do? This is what you can do. You can get more eyeballs on this particular project. That is how you help this thing go to where it needs to go, because that is the only problem. You want to talk about problem? That's the only problem. But we're going to solve that problem, and we're going to solve it quick, because it needs to be solved quick, because this is too good to just like not tell people about. Why wouldn't you want to tell people about it? Especially if you're into the metaverse like myself, you want to tell everybody about this. Why do you think I tagged everybody in Metopolis? Guess what? Zilliqa follows me. The real Zilliqa, not some fake person. Zilliqa is ranked 74th. It's top 75 in crypto, Zilliqa, right? So that's why I tag them and so on, because they know, even back to the days before I joined up with Larry, it was just Maximus Crypto. I had a good following with Metopolis. They're passionate. That is a great passionate community that I'm glad to be part of. And that's what I'm talking about with there. There's that community letting other people know and retweeting and liking and all those type of things. And, even you guys at the dinner table, I mean, we go on and on. So,
and thank you for that, Max. And then here is their official Twitter page if you want to follow them. Plus, if you want to get entered in to win $100 and $100 US in ETH, you're automatically entered in to win just by following them, which is at Meta META Monkey MONKEY _ AI. It's real simple. And then please, guys, be soldiers, be champions for this. If you believe truly in MetaMonkey AI, get as passionate as Max and I are on it, and get into Telegram and make your presence known, and tell them this, that you're here from CTNN, Crypto Talk Now Network. Tell them that, because they're going to appreciate that. They want to know where the traffic is coming from. There's going to be a bunch of communities talking about this. If we're the first ones in there setting the groundwork, we're going to get other communities to join. When other communities join from other YouTube channels, for example, we all are going to win. This is your big chance to get into something that could be like Sandbox or something else. I mean, it's not the same technology as Sandbox. It's actually better. But it could be like getting into Sandbox in a pre-sale. Could you imagine that? Cool Cat Crypto. Hey, Tim. Cool Cat Crypto. I really like the MetaMonkey website. Yay! Look at that. We have.
Wow, we heard it from Cool Cat. Guys,
if
you heard it from Cool Cat Crypto, I mean, come on. Let's just say something right there. Thank you.
That said something, Mr. I don't like Ethereum.
Yeah, I mean, why must he?
So he doesn't know. Yeah.
Why must he be like that? Why must he be the Cool Cat Crypto? Nothing but the anti-ETH in him, but he recognized a good project, a good website.
It's not a project like a crappy dog Inu, because he hates dogs because he's a cat, so he's cool with that. So a quality website tells me a lot. Yes, it is high quality, and they keep telling me. I was talking on the phone with different members of the dev team, well, one specifically, and he said, Larry, there's going to be more updates on the website. And I was like, are you kidding me? He described like all this. He explained to me his vision. I was like, are you kidding me? What, the website looks like amazing already. He's like, no, Larry, we constantly, evolve. It's
expensive website.
Adding more stuff. Yeah.
You guys can see it's an expensive website. Certic, that's expensive in itself. The KYC on top, all these things add up. So there's nothing cheap here. This is not.
There's big money behind all this. Yeah.
Yeah. This is. I mean, that'd be old school. This is not the Mr. Roper or Three's Company crypto. Being cheap about stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. They're doing it the right way. Tim Shea, where do you see this project in 1 year? Oh, I see this project as Max and I taking a vacation somewhere and saying, with all of you guys, anybody that got in on this thing.
It's right, it's not a pump and dump. I want to, yeah.
No,
we already have things outlined in which, okay, we're gonna get to that, that all-time high, and then from there, it's not just leave it behind. Think of all the projects that got left behind after the first all-time high. From there, it's taking it to the next level. I already have some ideas in myself. I'm not gonna share that yet, because we have to achieve these. You have to have goals you have to achieve first. And then from there, mainstream. That's my goal personally. I'm saying mainstream.
As a crypto philosopher, in my mind's eye, in my inner eye, I'm foreseeing the future. Max and I in a nice resort type location, North Carolina, Miami, something like that, East Coast. I'm an East Coast type of guy, near the beach, and all of you guys with us, all of our family with us, celebrating the first ever Crypto Talk Now network community family event, like the first one in real life. And then we'll also be in the metaverse. We're going to be in their metaverse. Just think about it. We're going to be in their metaverse. I mean, we have to be. Common sense. MetaMonkey's AI is incredible opportunity. The space needs solid projects like this. Please, together, let's get the word out. All social network first. Join the Telegram. Thank you, Taylor. Pre-sale starting tomorrow. No, it's placed on hold because Surtech. They want to wait until the Surtech completes their audit. They're so gung ho. They're like, yeah, we're ready to, right away because they already have everything. They have the technologies, but they realize they want to wait for Surtech to do their thing, to do their auditing, and that's smart.
It's a blessing.
I was like, wow, that's great. That's awesome.
Yes, absolutely. It's a blessing in disguise, everybody. We're going to have more time to promote this, more time to get, be crypto disciples and spread the MetaMonkey AI gospel.
And more time to reach influencers. There's influencers that I've spoken with that are processing all this. They're just blown away by it. And, I'm talking to so many different people, like with the dev team, that I don't always get a chance to, talk. I have to talk to these influencers because they want to ask questions and they want to understand. I keep telling them to watch our show too. So that's great. They're watching probably. Legrand Commission. Yes, Taylor. Well, no, they're holding on until they get the, they were a little bit.
Right. That's delayed from earlier. So
yeah. Okay. So thank you. Legrand, the professor in the house. Yeah, the crypto professor. Common sense is the crypto professor is Max, of course.
Thank you, Common Sense. You've been really, since last night, you've just been doing awesome work. Thank you so much for the perfect example of a volunteer. We need if we had 10,000 Common Senses, my God, But it's not just, we recognize you, other people as well. You guys are doing great jobs as well. You know who you are. Mike Cornwell last night, you were so enthused. Edward Vincent, you were so enthused. I should say were. I know you guys still are. Ricky, I saw your enthusiasm. I love it. I can't thank you guys enough from the bottom of my heart. All of you guys. We built a great community. Yeah.
You guys are here for emotional support for us, really. We lean on you guys as our brothers and sisters in this Crypto Talk Now network family. Legrand Commission, in one of the videos in your website, I noticed on the background a Tesla truck. Oh, it looks similar to that. Do you guys have any plans to have a partnership with Tesla? Oh man, this is kind of like the Tesla of crypto. I'll have to give credit to who first said that. When Pablo Crow saw this, we were in a meeting and he said, you know what? Wow. He's like, could you imagine getting in on Tesla when Tesla first came out, as an initial, public offering, an initial stock offering? It's like an IPO, right? Initial public offering. That's what they call them with stocks. And he's saying he's comparing this to the Tesla of crypto. Blockchain, metaverse, NFTs, smart NFTs with utility, all the things. I'm sure I'm forgetting some, all the technology, all the partnerships. And I was like, wow, that's a good comparison. The Tesla of crypto. I can't steal it from him because, we're all on the same team, but actually he came up with that. And I was like, so I'm giving him credit for that right now.
And not only that, you guys have said for the longest time, man, it's great. We talk about ISOs and we still will, by the way, because that's awesome. But you guys have always said at some point, if we can all agree on one low market cap one to be the one that we come together.
This is the one.
We're right here. You're right here.
Let me say it again. The one
for
me, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same here. Because my thing is the utilities right here. There really is maybe possibly we just didn't see it. Okay, but for the most part, for the ones that most of us have gotten into, you have bought into, I hate to say it, the hopium of what could be. And people, there's certain people are great hype people for you to invest in that hopium. But there is no hopium here. You already have the utility.
Let me just say this before I forget. Sorry, my phone's ringing off the hook. Let me also just say this, that I could foresee this. This is the first I thought of this when I see the word Tesla again. I could foresee with the dev team that they have and the partnerships that they've created, the strategic alliances that they have, the think tank that they have with the lab and the scientists and the professors. I could see this company someday providing a service, like providing their technology, partnering with, working for. I could see one of their clients being a Fortune 500 company. I easily can see that. I can see their clients because they're going to go after a lot of different types of businesses to get them into the metaverse and provide the technology for that. Not just working with the metaverses to provide tech for them, but I can see them. I can see one of their clients being a Fortune 500 company. I'll make that prediction right now. I will make that prediction right now. I can see them bringing Fortune 500 companies, maybe more than one, and providing technology for them. I can see that happening. That's how confident I am with this. Hump Not Dump. What's up, guys? Hey, Humpty.
Hey, Mr. Humpty.
Been watching on Crypto Winners account. Okay, cool. Selmo Fudd. It's funny. Crypto Talk Now, MetaMonkey AI. Yeah, see that? See, Selmo's on board. You know, if he's on board, that's another OG like Common Sense. I'm telling you guys, we remember you, Tim Shea. Remember all you early guys. Remember the new members of the beautiful family. Of course, the wife of the great, awesome Austin, the great ASMR content creator that she is, the Mr. Beast of ASMR, perhaps. Common Sense, incredible technology for real business solutions in the metaverse. Selma Fudd, Tim Shea, Cool Cat Crypto. So this project doesn't need Ethereum. Ultimately, you're right. They won't need it.
But everybody has to have a start somewhere, as we know. And then from there, I mean, guys, I'll throw this reference right back at you guys every single time. Yeah, it's gaming reference, but it makes perfect sense. Look at Call of Duty. Look at how they're the mainstream premier first-person shooter. They had to start somewhere. They had to have the Quake 3 template that dated back to the 90s. That darn game engine is 99.99% modified to the likes of their game engine, but they had to have a template at some point. That's the way I look at this. You know, you hear Augie saying, you know, they're gonna. You guys see it on the site too. You know, creating their own blockchain. So anyway, back to you. I'm sorry.
No, they already have blockchain technology. They have the ability to do anything they want blockchain related. They already have that. They have the ability to have blockchain NFTs. So yeah, the technology is there. They can definitely do that, but they have to start out ERC 20 token. Everyone does that. But that's, you know, that's what it is. I mean, guys, like Microsoft, but you know the story behind Michael Dell, Dell Computers. He started.
It's a great story.
In his garage. He started in his garage. I mean, like that was
great entrepreneur. Yeah. Well, hey, come on, Apple started in their garage. Yeah.
Microsoft. Where did they start?
Exactly.
Mr. Beast was an 11-year-old YouTuber. He's got 100 million YouTubes. He started in his mom's house, basically in his little room.
What
as
about
an 11-year-old child? I mean, now he's the biggest. He's the best YouTuber in the world. 100 million. Right. Yeah.
Look at Quanto. Technically speaking, started off as, you know, ERC 20. So, I mean, we can go on and on.
Get excited. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Get excited, guys, because we are that early. We're early on something big. I'm not just saying that. And I'm saying that as a philosopher, so you can't sue me. You're not going to sue me. You guys are going to walk up to me and shake my hand and probably hug me and be like, man, thank you guys. You're going to thank me and Max that way. You're going to, you know, give Max a hug or whatever and say, hey, man, thank you for giving us a first shot at this. And we're saying to the dev team, hey, thank you for giving us and our community the first shot to talk about this. Last night, we had a great after party on the Crypto Talk Now Discord discussing MetaMonkey AI investments and holding strategy. Awesome. That's great. You. Appreciate it. Hump Not Dump. Sorry, you're going to ape in. They're going to monkey in. There's going to be monkey money floating around. The monkey madness has started. And just drop the monkeys.
Madness.
The funky monkeys have to go into the chat. The little monkey emojis. We'll have a little bit of fun while we're doing this. Hump Not Dump made my $400 last night waiting on my man, Michael Cornwell. Give me the green light. All right, cool. See that? Cool Cat Crypto. I'm just watching on. That's funny. I'm just waiting on Patches to give me the green light. Well, he's sleeping over there. One of these days, it's been such important, but we're going to bring Patches on. I mean, he's part of the family and he's going to be there. I mean, he might be a little bit upset that it's not a dog. I have to be upfront. It's a monkey, but you know what? We can get him a monkey companion. That's what I'm thinking about. You know, instead of getting a Shiba Inu, I promised my kids that I would get, if we hit 100,000 subscribers, we would get a Shiba Inu puppy. But you know what? I might go back to them and try to make a deal with my kids. Look, if this thing turns out to be like, you know, faster, 100,000, because we'll get 100,000 faster. Instead of getting a Shiba Inu puppy with 100,000, why don't we get like a monkey? And then throw peanuts at Patches. Or he can throw Patches snacks. You know, the monkey's there. It would be great visual. The dog is there, Patches. All right, he's doing technical analysis, and he's staring at the MetaMonkey AI all day, and the MetaMonkey AI is feeding patches, so it's like dual purpose. Taylor, amazing, and it'll make you guys remember. And
Thank you, Taylor. Thank you.
Do you think we would get more attention if there's a real monkey on here hanging out with us, throwing peanuts at everybody?
Oh, I don't know, maybe. But here's another thing. Back to what was said before, in regards to like getting something for patches, whatever. I mean, if a person did want to do a dog instead of an AI, instead of a monkey AI, think about it. They create whatever the needs or the wants of whatever store and so on. So Augie was talking about earlier about the whole thing with history. I picture things like this, going into like the likes of Metopolis or Shiba Inu Shibbers or whatever metaverse platform, and we're going together to a virtual museum. How about this? And at that virtual museum, we see like the likes of pyramid representations, right? And then you have who are you greeted by? Instead of an actual monkey or humanoid, it's literally a guy who he looks like Anubis, from Egyptian mythology, right? So he's got the whole Cobra Egyptian thing going on, right? And he's got his dog face, right? But he's got the rest of his body is humanoid, right?
Yeah,
those type of things is what I'm talking about. There's no barriers. That's another thing I love about this, and that's why I
like how you said that. There's no barriers. There's no.
That's what Metopolis is about. Metopolis is all about. They don't like no barriers, interoperability. So when I saw that with this, and I was like, I already have talked about Metopolis. This is the perfect dream for me. This is like amazing. Like it could have been.
You were already a metaverse guy. You were already in Maria.
Yeah, I don't have to.
Lady. Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to shield. You guys know me. I don't want to shield no garbage puppy dog crap to you. So this is metaverse.
You know what? You don't want to shield. You don't want to shield the stuff that comes out of the monkey's butt. Basically, you want to show the intelligent, high level stuff.
Absolutely. It was the perfect connection. It's so awesome. So awesome.
Cool. I'm still have to pinch myself. I can't even sleep at night. Cool Cat Crypto. Before I just was taking naps. Now I can't sleep.
I only got
I'm so excited.
I got 4 hours total last night because I kept waking up thinking about all this, to be honest.
I'm going to do something special on the day that they launch. I'm going to try to stay on forever. And I don't know if we need to bring a whole bunch of other people on here to kind of like, next man up kind of thing. Maybe we can do like a 24-hour marathon.
Yeah, but even though we both have sleep apnea problems, we both need to charge it somehow.
Well, like that's what I mean. Sometimes,
we need to be charged up. Yep.
At 4 a.m, Patch is going to be hanging out on the couch with the monkey or something. And they're conducting special meetings or interviews. Some kind of weird stuff is going on, but everyone can still be watching, the excitement. Right. Cool Cat Crypto. Patch is going over every line of code. You're going to have to learn. He's probably doing something. He wants to eat. Hump Not Dump. I'm cool to drop 1,000. Banned. If Ethereum drops to my target, 1,062, that would be almost 1 ETH in the game. Cool.
Well, we appreciate you. Crypto winner, Hump Not Dump. Thank you.
Cool Cat Crypto. Oh my God, you had to buy Ethereum. It's so funny. He's doing this to make us laugh. There's
always going to be the critics. You know what? What if it was Binance Smart Chain? People are like, oh my God, Binance Smart Chain. Oh, it's Ethereum. Oh my gosh, Ethereum. Okay, I mean, to start out with, we don't have those.
There's no other person. There's no other person on this whole earth or animal for that matter that doesn't like Ethereum or can say that it's not good to. The only cat in the world doesn't like Ethereum. It's cool.
My whole thing is like, it's kind of like the personal computer. Oh my gosh, it's Microsoft. 90% of the households in the world is Microsoft. Windows. Oh
Cool Cat Crypto.
It's Apple. That's Apple. Oh, that's the other 10%. Where else is there? Linux? Really?
Hey, the FTX commercial. Remember Larry David? Isn't Larry David the one from Seinfeld? He was like the creator of it.
He's the creator of Seinfeld. Okay. And then you get his
that's his name, Larry David, right?
Yeah,
my kids gave me so much crap during the Super Bowl. They're coming up to me. Don't be a Larry. Don't be a Larry. Don't be a Larry. So Cool Cat Crypto is in that commercial. He's Larry David. He's looking at the wheel. I don't really like the invention of the wheel. I don't know. That's what he is. Like Ethereum is basically like the wheel. It lets you do a ton of stuff for credit. I don't know. Forget it. And so what? Don't be a cool cat. Make sure you like Ethereum. That's what.
Oh boy.
Hump Not Dump. Yeah, Pat just gave me the green light yesterday. Okay.
Right.
The Jin. Saitama had everyone fooled that they had everything. Laugh out loud. It's all jokes. But for, oh my God, it got to $4 billion. That's what I'm saying. Oh my.
Exactly. That is what we were saying.
This.
I mean, we're not going to come out and just say it because, I mean, we do want to, I'm personally invested in the site, Tom. But the point is, you guys all believed into the vision of that to get, you know what I mean? It's just.
It was a beautiful lie, basically.
My thing is.
Oh my God. I've gone so far. Sorry.
My thing is, we already have the utility. So there's no, hey guys, this is what's going to be coming out, and like, let's pump this to $4 billion, and we'll pump this. I know a lot of you guys are excited about pumping it, but guess what?
Oh my God.
We're not just going to let it pump and then dump and then we're done with it, is what I'm trying to say. I think I got that point across last night on the after party thing. So
this is if people get in
it was
on
only
the
10 minutes
early, this is a chance. It's going to go on and on and on. This is a chance for life-changing wealth. I mean, why would you just want it to go for a month? Like, that's just dumb. Like, do you think we just want to shut the channel off after a month? Be like, well, you know what? We had a nice pump. Okay, it's all over.
What about Dr. Kim's resume?
We want to keep going. We want to build the network with this. Huh?
What about Dr. Kim's extensive resume of all his accomplishments?
Yeah,
does
all the
that
reputation.
guy,
yeah.
Does that guy spell out 1 month of pump and dump to you? He has a resume that dates back to the 90s. By the way, I will do a proper video about my research in regards to that.
The development team is full of an all-star cast. This is like, the 1927 Yankees or the 1998 Chicago Bulls or whatever great team you can think of. It's that type of level thing. These guys like have reputations. They're already successful in real life, in business and in technology and everything else. And then they've partnered with other companies that already have real world stuff. They're not just going to come in and be like, well, you know what? Forget it. Let's just turn it off after 10 days. Like, it's not going to be like that. Like, they're building why would they keep going around making all these partnerships? It's like, this is like the real deal. This is the real deal Holyfield, basically. I mean, I can't say it.
Well, I was literally about to say that. In my head, I was thinking real deal Holyfield, and you literally said it. That's awesome.
Hump Not Dump, Augie. Thank you for stopping and hanging with the Crypto Talk Now community. Cool. Edward Vincent says, Thanks, Augustin. I told you guys you're going to love Augie. I told you guys you'd love him. Look, you know what? He's similar to Max, like, because they're knowledgeable. Like, he's not going to jump up and down on a table and get excited like me because, I have a different personality. Look, I'll literally stand on my head to get your attention. But these guys will just impress you with their knowledge. I mean, that's what Max, Max does do.
You want to hear something crazy? As fat as I am, I can actually stand on my head. I know. It's unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah, but no, I'm not going to stand on my head wearing a green shirt. Sorry, Mike Cornwell. Anyway.
Taylor, thank you, Augustine. Hey, look at that. April Cornwell says, bye, Augie. They're all the gin. Thank you, sir. LeGrand Commission, click the like button. Yeah, we don't talk about it enough. Please, guys, get the word out. Do it for the MetaMonkey AI team. At least we have to. I can't change the logo. This is I believe in it so much. This is like MetaMonkey AI Talk Now. We can talk about other stuff, but right now we're just too excited. Look, it's crazy. I mean, I just can't stop talking about it. Edward Vincent. I mean, even, Patches Patches is looking up at me and I'm looking at him like, how would you feel about having a companion that's not a dog? Like, could I get you a monkey? Would it hurt your feelings if it wasn't a dog that you were hanging out with all day? The monkey's like, walking Patches. Like, the monkey literally is taking Patches for a walk because monkeys are smart. I think that's the thing behind it. Like MetaMonkey AI, what's a smart animal? It's a monkey. So like the monkey actually walking Patches. If you're bullish on MetaMonkey AI, please let's see the monkey emojis. Hump Not Dump. Guys, Blue Whale Ricky had the phone overheating problems, but we'll keep him informed. He says hi to everyone. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
He had the problem before. He kept putting it in his freezer and stuff. So but you can't put it in there too long, man, for condensation.
Tim Shea, I clicked the link in the description for Telegram. Did not take me to MetaMonkey AI. Oh, shoot. All right. Well, I got that off the website. Maybe the website link is broken. I have to go into my Telegram because they do have the Telegram. I know what?
Guys, don't worry about this stuff. I don't want you guys to think that this is going to be a problem that's going to happen every day. We're going to have all of these things sorted out. So yeah, I mean, it's not going to be like over promising, under delivering, or anything like that. Like I mentioned, the main problem right now is just not enough eyeballs. We're going to solve these things.
It's probably my fault, guys. Yeah. We're remember, all this stuff is brand new to us too. We're just trying to digest it. I've been talking behind the scenes for several months with these guys, but I didn't see the finished product until just the other day. Hump Not Dump. is Monkey AI AMA. Yep, that's what this is. Boomer effing sooner. Did I follow the right one? Here it is right here. This is the official now Twitter page. Oh, there's 23 followers now. See, we started out with 2 with the show. Now we're helping them out. MetaMonkey AI, 23 followers. It is MetaMonkey _AI. $100 are giving away to start out, and it'll be on tomorrow. When they're going to give it away? No, they're going to give it away. We're going to give it away to wait. Yeah, this is not tonight's show. We're giving it away tonight at 9 p.m. I forgot what show we're on. We're giving it away tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Will be the first $100 giveaway. In order to get in, you've got to follow MetaMonkey AI _ I'm sorry, MetaMonkey _AI. Sorry. And then here it is. Oh, here's the pre-sale. You'll like this pre-sale, and then you just simply retweet. Here's the tweet that I was telling you about. They just put one on there. Just hit retweet. All right. So look, there's 16 people retweeted it. There's 14 people that liked it. So just like it, retweet, and of course, follow MetaMonkey _AI. Thank you so much. Apologize for any confusion, but now you know what you know. All right. ASMR fan. There's the Twitter link right there, guys. Thank you, ASMR fan, for being a fantastic mod doing that. Cody Core, I'm driving, going to lose signal very soon. All right. Taylor.
No problem. I understand.
Just follow the right one. Thank you. Uncle Bam Bam. Hello, everyone. Hello. Boomer Epic Suitor following. No tweets there. Texas Tornado. I got to talk to you. I know we've been communicating back and forth, and I will talk to you, my friend, and you can we'll talk about, if you want to talk about it on your channel. Let's keep it there. Hey guys. April Cornwall. Only 5 likes. All right. April, come on, guys. Yeah, smash the like button. Here's
there's no, you talking about here? There's no way.
What?
Maybe at the beginning of the show.
Beginning of the show, yeah.
Yeah, hold on a second. Okay, we're doing great, guys. 163 people watching, 122 likes. Yeah, it wasn't giving you the refresh, April. But thank you for pointing it out nonetheless. That tells more people to smash it anyway. We're doing great on the likes tonight.
Texas Tornado Crypto, again, is a YouTuber. Check him out, guys. You know who he is. Follow him on Twitter as well. He's taking a look at MetaMonkey AI. Why wouldn't you? Common Sense is loading up his bag. So my retirement plan is this. We're going to keep Common Sense entertained. We're going to bring him an amazing project. We finally found it. He's going to invest, he's already a whale. And then he's going to buy an island, and we're going to go I don't know what, hang out with him in his island. He's gonna take us to vacation permanently or something like that. Right, Max? He's gonna load up his bags. He's gonna
I'm going back home finally. I'm going back home to Oregon finally. Common Sense, I guess, lives in Oregon, so we're gonna hook up. Hang out. We're gonna hang out, whatever.
All right, hump not dump. Crypto Talk now is bullish to 10,000 subscribers. That would be crazy. That'll be something. Common Sense. This is the metaverse play I've been waiting for. Wow. How about that?
Thank you for that comment. Yeah.
Jason T. McNamara. Hey guys, just dropping to say hi. XRP all the way. Yeah, XRP.
Absolutely. Yep. Thank you, Jason.
The Jin. I like that it's not an Inu. Oh yeah.
Yep. I knew you guys would. I even said to Larry before that. I said, by this being metaverse and so on, we don't have to worry about the whole barrier, and they already have a product, as in the utilities right there. I mean, I was like, I already been talking about all this metaverse stuff, before I even joined you, Larry, with my own private channel, with Metopolis and Luna One and all that. Are you kidding me?
But on the other hand, the AI will be the next tokens from here on. Just watch the commotion. I told you guys, it's going to be like a storm. It's going to shock the crypto world. It's going to start here. This is the eye of the storm. Max and I on the show, Crypto Talk Now Network family, you guys are the eye of the storm. It's going to go like this. That's what storms do. They get stronger and stronger. They're strong in the center, and they go. That's what it's going to be like. You're right. There's going to be a lot of imitators. So you have to be careful. Make sure we have the right one that we're talking about here and that you're looking at with the contract and all that stuff. April Cornwell, Monkey Madness. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Hashtag, thank you for coming up with that. I've come up with the slogan. It's a fun slogan. Look, it's fun. We have to have fun. We have to get attention. Monkey Madness. Drop the monkey emojis in the chat if you are bullish, if you're mad. If you're mad about the monkey, If you're mad about MetaMonkey AI, let's see the monkeys in the chat. Selmo Fudd, yes, common sense. April Cornwell, she's loading up her bags of money. Selmo Fudd, the gym. There comes the monkey. See that? There's Taylor's got the monkeys. Hey, we're the spunky monkeys, is what April Cornwell. There's funky monkeys. There's spunky monkeys. You guys are all different types of monkeys.
There we go. All right.
Taylor, here comes all the monkeys. All right, all the different looking. Oh, look, there's gray monkeys. There's all kinds of monkeys. Hum not dump. $400 on deck for the shore. All right, monkey. Show me the monkey instead of show me the money. Show me the monkey.
There you go.
Oh, man, this is crazy. Well, you know, this is what we want. We want it to catch on. It has to be fun. You know, this is high level. Big. See, I'm simple. I turned my microphone off by hitting. Larry's a simple guy. Larry has to keep it simple because, you know, these guys are way up here. PhD. Their guys are, some of these guys, didn't one of them work for NASA or something? One of the advisors. These guys are like rocket scientists. They are literally scientists. I mean, I have a 4-year degree, but look, mine is in marketing management. These guys are literally scientists. They're scientists. Can't you? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel honored to be part of this, the marketing team here. ASMR fan. Hi, April. You know what's funny about me, Max? And I think that's what gravitated me to you. I've always been someone that has had friendships, even since high school. I always seemed to make friends. You know, I was like athlete and stuff like that, but I always had friends that were smart, intelligent guys. You know what I mean? Like if you're the president of the United States, you know, no matter who you are, and no matter past presidents, they always have to surround themselves with a good cabinet. They have to have a brain trust around them. So my best friend is really intelligent. Like someday you'll meet him in person. His name is Jason, works for IBM and for years. And, you know, I've always been gravitated to that. So this is what attracts me to the project. One of the big things is that it's high level, intelligent people. You know, I'm a simple guy, but for some reason it's that, you know, I make that connection. I'm like, okay, I trust these people. You know, it's, you know, that's what I like about you. Like, okay, well, Max, you know, there's certain things that Max is good at that I'm not good at. Like, I don't have the concentration to read, you know, a 200-page essay or papers, you know, in one night, but you could do it. You know, for me, I would just be like, man, I can't focus on all this because it's just too much information, but you can break it down for me. That's what, you know, we
all have what we're good at. I mean, you know, like,
I can read, but don't get me wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for me, like I mentioned, I feel as though like you have a lot more pre-sale experience. My only pre-sale experience I had before was, like Luna One. Right. So the way, you know, we all have what we can bring to the table, and the same goes for a community. Like there's some people that like Michael Cornwell, right? Like he's a book of knowledge, you know, he soaks in all that knowledge about all the ISOs and stuff. And, you know, there might be somebody else that, I don't know, it could be like metaverse, like, you know, that same type of thing where like they know everything about the metaverse, but they don't know about ISOs. I mean, there's so many people with so many different backgrounds, is what I'm saying. And it doesn't mean that you have to know everything about everything.
Yeah, I mean, I know Max is a big basketball fan. I love basketball too. I like more so playing it than watching it. But let me just say this, you know, if Max and I were on a basketball team and I'm the, you know, player coach, I'm looking at Max. I'm like, all right, Max, what are you good at? First thing I'm going to ask him is, what do you like to do? Are you good outside? You know, are you a good shooter? Do you like to play defense? Are you a good rebounder? Because for me, I would be the point guard because that's what I'm good at. But if Max is also a point guard, we'd have to figure it out. But, you know, maybe Max might be better as the power forward, you know, the rebounder. You know what I mean? Like everybody has to play a role on the team. Like, am I going to go around, sit around how to figure out how to make a wallet for crypto? No, that's not what Larry knows how to do. Like, that's not what I do. My expertise are in the area of marketing, marketing management, promotions, sales. You know, sales is a function of marketing, but more so of the umbrella of marketing. I understand all the components of marketing, internet marketing, digital marketing is the new stuff. So we all have to have, you know, our area of expertise and what we bring to the table as a community. Even you guys, you know, I don't know what you guys are. I mean, you know, some people might be lawyers, doctors, electricians. You might be whatever you are. You know, some people have landscaping businesses. I mean, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. You all have to have input. That's what makes me the Phil Jackson of crypto. I'm trying to bring in all these different personalities and bring it into one family just to win champions. You guys are not going to get tired of winning. That's the thing. We're not going to get tired of it. We're going to keep winning.
It reminds me like Charlie Sheen back in the day. Winning, you know.
Yeah, that's right, Charlie.
Remember that? Winning.
Yeah, he's another one that said it. April Cornwell, hey fan. April Cornwell, that funky monkey. Thank you.
Yeah, too bad we don't. We would play that if we didn't get the copyright strike. That should be our theme.
Yeah, the Beastie Boys song, right? We should would be cool. Let's figure out a way to
monkey.
Let's figure out a way to do something like that. So yeah, all right. So we're gonna wrap it up here soon, guys. We're going a little long. We have other meetings to get into. Please, how do we buy this token? It's an ERC20 token. There'll be a pre-sale. Once they're done with the Certec audit, we'll have information. But what you can do is stay connected to on Twitter, MetaMonkey_AI. All right, let's run through this.
It's not just the Certic, it's also the Certic plus KYC. So
let's run through this, Max, because we got to jump into a meeting. But let me just go ahead and put these all on the screen. Thank you again to ASMR fan. Maria Anderson, thank you. How are you guys today? Great. We'll talk to you more about
Maria. Thank you.
We'll text you. I think Maria's really impressed. We'll talk to her more about it. I'm just going to put these up on the screen. We're going to boom, 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 run through them. All right. So there we go. There we go. There we go. Thank you guys all for being here. We're just going to recognize you by throwing up your comments. We're running a little long on time. We have so much offline meetings to conduct here. And we thank you so much. Looks like it was a great response. It was a tremendous success. You guys' community really engaged. And this is just the beginning. And yep, it's MetaMonkey AI. And we're going to go through the comments. Wow, there's so many great people. So many beautiful people and so many beautiful comments. Wow, I just can't even get through. Charlie Sheen of crypto.
No, I saw that last comment. Yeah, I mean, I was just saying because he says winning. Yeah, obviously he's not really winning if he got
I got you. Okay.
If he got yeah.
Thank you guys so much for being here. We will see you tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care.
Thanks, everybody. Take care.